It was literally an 11th hour rush. With the midnight deadline fast approaching, the UK government website had more than 200,000 people an hour trying to register as eligible voters. At 10:15 p.m, the website crashed.
I was just a bit frustrated because I seen it on the news, that it was the last chance to register. So I thought, before I go to bed, it's the last opportunity. And it was just frustrating, There's all this big build-up to the EU referendum, there's all the publicity, it's all in the news, every time you look on your phone, it's on there. And then you can't register to vote. It's a bit pointless, really.
Although more than 500,000 new registrations were completed, more than 20,000 people were still online trying to register as the deadline passed. It's thought that thousands more had simply given up. The extraordinary flood of last-minute applications was unprecedented, but perhaps shouldn't have been unexpected. 4.5 million new voters have registered since the referendum campaign began, 1 million of them in the past week alone. And the Electoral Commission is predicting voter turnout on June the 23rd of 80%. In Parliament, the Prime Minister promised to find a solution.
I'm very clear that people should continue to register today. The Electoral Commission have made a statement this morning urging the government to consider options that would effectively extend the deadline, and these should include legislative options, and we're doing that and discussing it with the Electoral Commission today.
And shortly afterwards the announcement came. Unregistered voters will now have until midnight Thursday to get on the electoral roll. Surveys suggest Britons are evenly split between those who want to leave the EU and those keen to stay. And the demographics of the last-minute voters matter. Of the 525,000 who did register on deadline day, nearly 60% were younger voters, aged between 18 and 34, an age group thought more likely to vote in favour of staying in the EU. The adage, every vote counts, is not just a cliché here. Brennan, Al Jazeera.